Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hidayah Binti and I'm the first presenter. Today, our group we will explain about Total Quality Management, which is TQM. So, what is mean of TQM? So, the definition of TQM is mean a management framework founded on the concept that a company may achieve long-term success by focusing all of its members from entry-level employees to top executives on quality improvement and as a result achieving customer happiness. So, in TQM, there are some objectives. So the first is the major goal and the key to the organization existence and growth is to meet the needs of its customers. That is mean fulfill customer needs is the important thing in the company and also they can gain the profit and also grow the organization in company. So that is mean major goal and the key in the company. So, the second is quality improvement is ongoing. Employees should be encouraged to become more competent and innovative by management. That means organization in company should encourage the employees to be more innovative, to be more creative and put their more effort in produce the production. So, the quality of production will be more quality and the customer will like it. They produce the production. Third is aims to foster an open and trusting relationship among employees at all levels of the company. That means all of employees in whatever level, they will be more friendly and also they have the strengthened relationship between them. So the effect to the company is they will like to work at there and also want to give the best of their best and also want to produce the best production to the company. So we move to the next subtopic, which is the principle of TQM. So there are 8 principles of TQM. The first is customer focus. The second is total employee involvement. Third is process center. Fourth is integrated system. 5 is strategy and systematic approach. 6 is continuous improvement. 7 is fact-based decision making. And the last is communication. So, the first principle is customer focus. The level of quality is ultimately determined by the customer. The consumer evaluates if an organization efforts to increase quality are worthwhile, whether it is through employee training, integrating quality into the design process, or upgrading system or software. The second is total employee involvement. All personnel are involved in achieving common objective. Only once fear has been removed from the workplace, empowerment has occurred, and management has given the appropriate environment can total employee commitment be achieved. Continuous improvement efforts are integrated with typical business activities in high-performance work systems. One type of empowerment is self-managed work teams. So, the third is process center. A focus on process thinking is an important aspect of TQM. A process is a set of processes that accept inputs from internal or external suppliers and change them into outputs that are provided to internal or external clients. The steps necessary to complete the process are outlined and performance measurements are regularly checked to detect unanticipated variance. The fourth principle is integrated system. Although a company may have a variety of functional specializations grouped into vertically structured departments, TQM focuses on the horizontal processes that connect these functions. There are 2 functions. So the 5 is strategy and systematic approach. The plan and systematic approach to attaining an organization vision, mission, and goals is an important aspect of quality management. This approach, also known as strategic planning or strategic management, and thus developing a strategic plan that prioritizes quality as a key component. So, the 6th is continuous improvement. Continuous process improvement is a big part of TKM. The continuous improvement forces a company to be analytical as well as creative in order to become more competitive and effective in achieving stakeholder expectations. So, the 7th is fact based on decision making. Data and performance measurements are required to determine how well a company is performing. TQM necessitates that a company gather and evaluate data on a regular basis in order to improve decision-making accuracy, reach consensus, and make predictions based on prior performance. The last is communication. Effective communications is critical in preserving morale and inspiring a personnel at all levels during time of organizational change as well as in day-to-day operations. Strategies, methods, and timelines all play a role in communication. So that's why communications is very important in our community. So that's all from me, and I will pass to Elisya to next explanation. Thank you.
Thank you, Hidayah. Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Nurul Elisya Damia Binti Ahmad Saifudin and my student ID is 2019-410374. I'm going to proceed to the next subtopics, which are implementation, advantages and disadvantages of total quality management. Without further ado, let's get started. First of all, what is the implementation of total quality management? So total quality management is actually a way for including management and employees in the continual improvement of products and services production. It is a set of quality and management solutions targeted at boosting sales and minimizing losses caused by inefficient processes. According to American Society for Quality, a quality management system is the organizational structure, processes, procedures, and resources needed to implement, maintain, and continually improve the management of quality. Based on my research, there are several steps to implementing a quality management system that will assist in completing the procedure. The first step is clarify vision, mission, and values. All workers must be aware of the organization's direction, the goals it seeks to achieve, and the operational principles that will guide the organization's priorities and decision making. Next, solicit customer feedback. The only method for a company to determine how effectively is by serving consumer needs to simply ask the question. Create a disciplined procedure for gathering input from each client segment in order to determine what matters to them. Otherwise, organizations frequently make the mistake of assuming they know what their consumers care about and ask the incorrect survey questions as a result. Lastly, the step to implementing a quality management system is by developing a survey tool. This means creating a customer satisfaction survey instrument based on discovering what matters to consumers. Customers may value quality over cost, but if we create a product with the goal of cutting costs while sacrificing quality, we may end up with a product that does not satisfy the demands of the consumer. As Daya mentioned earlier about the Total Quality Management TQM, I am gonna tell the advantage and disadvantage of TQM. The advantage of TQM results in higher quality and lower cost products. The emphasis on utilizing high quality data to enhance operations lowers waste and saves time, resulting in lower costs that may be passed on to customers in the form of cheaper prices. Companies that use TQM successfully are able to eliminate variability and provide the consistency that customers value. This builds consumer loyalty and ensures that they continue to do business with us. Employee engagement results from a focus on engagement at all levels, which minimizes turnover and saves money on training and mistakes caused by inexperience. For disadvantages, one of the most significant drawbacks of TQM is the requirement for company-wide commitment to quality improvement, as well as the difficulties in acquiring such commitment. For the program to be genuinely successful, all levels of management must be on board. Any insufficient efforts or resources will threaten the success of a TQM program, producing severe consequences across the organization. Management's partial efforts are doomed to fail if it fails to completely implement a TQM program. Evaluations and outcome must be used to bring training programs full circle. One of the reasons why some businesses prioritize training is that it is concentrate and easy to demonstrate that something was accomplished. However, unless training is accompanied by continual mentoring, the knowledge and skills gained are unlikely to be retained. That's all from me. Thank you and have a nice day.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Adlina, Binti Murni. My metric number is 2019263752 and I am the last presenter in this presentation. I will present about evolution of Total Quality Management. Total Quality Management, or TQM, has evolved over 4 stages, which are Quality Inspection, Quality Control, Quality Assurance, and TQM, or Total Quality Management. First one is Quality Inspection. As you can see at the slide, during the early years of manufacturing, inspection was used as a tool. It is to determine whether a worker's job or product followed its specification. In truth, inspection was not done in a systematic manner at the time, but it functioned well when production volumes were modest. However, as businesses grew larger and more complex, the need for more efficient operations became apparent. In the early year 1900, the father of scientific management, Frederick W. Taylor, helped to satisfy the need in this book, The Principles of Scientific Management, which was reissued in 2018. He provided a framework for the effective utilization of people in industrial organization. One of his ideas was to accomplish precisely defined jobs under uniform settings. Inspection was one of these jobs, and it was designed to ensure that no defective product left the workshop or factory. It also focused on the product and the discovery of problems in the product, as well as testing each item to confirm that if it meet the standards or specifications. This step occurs at the end of the manufacturing process and necessitates the use of particularly qualified inspectors. The quality inspection stage began in the early year 990 when the Ford Motor Company, then one of the world's larger manufacturers, hired teams of inspectors to test the vehicles. Next is quality control. By the year 1920 and 1930, Ford and many other manufacturing businesses and embraced statistical quality regulate, invented mostly by Walter A. Shewhart, to discover faults sooner and control the manufacturing process rather than rejecting or correcting afterward. And despite Shewart's work, 1931-1939, highlighting the potential for variance in the product as a result of relying on inspection and statistics, these two approaches have played a critical part in the history of quality management. Dr. W. Shewhart was the one first to use statistical approaches to the management of quality. Statistical quality control is a theory that focuses on the product and the detection and control of quality issues, which includes testing samples and statistically inferring compliance of all products. This procedure is followed through the manufacturing process and necessitates the use of qualified production and quality control personnel. Next is quality assurance, which experts in the field of quality control, such as Feigenbaum, claim that establishing a statistical process control system on its own will not be enough to properly control product quality and cost. By Feigenbaum 1956. It's worth noting that the notion of quality assurance was users-oriented, suggesting that the product is fit for purpose of use based on its functions, and so quality is zero defects and 100% matching the specification. By Crosby 1979, quality assurance, according to Feigenbaum, cannot be achieved by focusing just on manufacturing procedures. As a result, in 1959, the notion of Total Quality Control, or TQC, was created. Product quality must be implemented at all stages of the product life cycle according to TQC. The following is a summary of the quality activities, which are product design, incoming quality approval, process quality control, product reliability, inventory, delivery, and customer service. The last one is TQM, which includes comprehending and applying quality management ideas and concepts to all aspects of organizations, including customers and suppliers. Bergman and Cliff Joe describe this development, which has clear system approach, as a continuing endeavor to fulfill or preferable surpass customer wants and expectations at the lowest cost. This could be accomplished by continual work improvement to which all parties are committed, which a focus on the organization's process, although the four stages have mainly replaced each other during the evolution. They have overlapped and continue in parallel to some extent. These are examples of guru that contribute in this evolution, which are Walter A. Shewhart, W. Edward Deming, Joseph N. Juran, Armand V. Feigenbaum, Philip B. Crosby, Kaoru Ishikawa, and Genichi Takuchi. In conclusion, in today's highly globalized economy, innovation is widely acknowledged as the driving force behind achieving corporate excellence, which manifests itself as competitive advantages, growth, and development. The pursuit of product and service quality alone is insufficient to meet corporate objectives. Enterprises should broaden their quality concepts to incorporate customer value and innovation, rather than focusing on a restricted definition of quality.